welcome to Media Mod test number bajillion at this point in time. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Once again, another test with the Media Mod, as I'm still trying to figure out if it's my fault or their fault that I'm having some terrible audio so far. So changed up a few things. Hopefully this will be a good test here today. I am still feeding the audio to the 4 in case this audio doesn't come out good. Hopefully we don't have to worry about any of that. So let's go ahead and roll that intro, and we'll talk about what the subject of the day is, which is the pain of moto vlogging. Let's roll it. So today we're going to talk about the pains that come along with being a moto vlogger on a YouTube channel that you're trying to consistently grow. Now I'm only at about 55 subscribers as of the time of recording this, but since the beginning of the year it actually has grown quite well. So thank you to all my new subscribers and everyone who is checking out the channel here today. I do appreciate it. It does make me feel good that my content is being viewed, at least in some facet at least. So a couple weeks ago I spoke about some of the things that I learned from YouTube, being a creator for about half a year at this point in time. Today I would like to talk about some of the, it's not really the pain of being a moto vlogger, but some of the challenges of being a moto vlogger. People might think, oh, I can just put a camera on and go, put a microphone to my helmet and start talking, which you certainly can. You definitely can. That's how I got started. When I talk about pains, I got about 4 points that I was able to kind of come up with kind of on a whim here. Pain / challenge number 1. The time and commitment it takes to do one episode of the moto vlog. For an average 10-minute video that you are seeing here today, 10 to 15 depending on how long I blabber for, the average time it takes for me to actually put that whole video together and get it up on YouTube is closer to about 3 to 4 hours, which isn't a huge committal time, but that's 3 to 4 hours per week per video. This is also why I'm only doing one video per week right now. My home life just doesn't support me spending all my free time not doing family stuff. But as long as I can be consistent, it shouldn't be a bad thing. So how do I get to that 3 to 4 hours to post one video? Well, this right here. So you're going to see maybe 10 to 15 minutes of my actual ride. In reality, this is going to be about at least a 30 to 45 minute ride to capture all of the information that I am spilling out of my mouth. Then from there, I have to go home, and the first thing I have to do before I can even really start editing the content out is I have to get camera 1 and camera 2 synced up. And so once I get it synced up, that doesn't take too long. That takes about 5 to 10 minutes. That's why you see me sometimes clap or snap my fingers. Once I get it synced up, well, then I have to go through and cut what's going to be camera 1, what's going to be camera 2, what's going to be camera 1, what's going to be camera 2. So I have to listen through that 45 minutes of footage that I took just to figure out where I want the camera to be at the given time. So there's another 45 minutes. So we're up to about, let's just say, an hour of editing so far. Then I have to edit out all of my this is, so's, and what, everything like that. That, means I have to go through, again, 45 minutes of video, only this time I am clipping out all those little pieces, which means I have to find them in the timeline and see exactly where I pause and where I begin and snip that out. So that's probably another hour and a half of editing just to get the audio smooth. And then I probably spend another 30 to 45 minutes putting together some of the funny clips, the movie clips, which I know I haven't been doing as much lately because I've been trying just to make this more pure moto vlogging lately. But when I do add those in, I have to, one, think of what would be a good clip for here, because it's not just, it doesn't just come to me. I have to kind of sit back and think. So all in all, editing takes about, you know, the 3 to 4 hours by itself. The time I would actually use for uploading, I wouldn't count that, because I just set it at my computer and walk away, and then hopefully come back and do not have a YouTube error when I come back. So that's the pain number one. Pain / challenge number 2 would have to be testing new equipment. I've probably lost 4 to 5 episodes since I started doing this due to either an equipment failure or something along those lines. I've lost 3 episodes just since the media mod came out because I wasn't running my audio through my 4 like I'm doing today as a backup. Basically the audio it's unusable up to this point in time. There's so many pops, cracks, and hisses. You guys don't want to hear that. So, you know, that takes time. And then you got to also put into account, you know, I got the new helmet. I had to put that together. Oh, and then the media mod, and this isn't working together, so I had to redo the entire helmet setup. So, you know, it's not really a challenge or a pain, but it takes some of that free time away where you could just be riding maybe. Now, to be fair.
Well, to be fair.
Oh, don't say to be fair. I hate when people say to be fair. It sounds like to be fair.
To be fair. Well, to be fair.
This isn't the time of year where I'm able to go for extended rides anyway. It's about 35 degrees today. I know about 45 minutes is about as much as I'm gonna want to do before I get off of here. And God, I hope you guys like Ford Edges, because we're just gonna be stuck behind this guy for a while. Anywho, so that's point number 2, is just the ongoing equipment failures, equipment tests, things along those lines. Point number 3 kind of ties into some of my OCD tendencies that I tend to have, which is the pressure of trying to grow the channel. Now, I'm the only one putting pressure on me to grow the channel. I could stop making the videos today and not post another one. Holy crikey. Oh man, that was a crosswind out of those trees. Woo! Alright, so anyway, the pressure of, you know, getting that video out once a week, it does take a little bit of a toll, because, you know, some of them are like, well, I could go out, I really need to put this video together. And right now, though, for me, putting a video together is actually more fun than going out and spending 50 bucks at a bar or something like that. So right now this is working out just fine for me to stay at home, sip a beer, edit some videos, what have you. But, you know, to make sure you at least put out that one video a week, wow, put out that one video per week, that is kind of it's almost like a motivation to make sure it gets out. Again, it's all tied back to my OC saying I have to do something on Wednesday, I have to do something on Wednesday. If I don't do something on Wednesday, the world's going to end. I don't know. Alright, so that's point number 3, is just the pressure of being consistent on YouTube. And then number 4 is sometimes you just want to ride, and during the winter time, if I want to create content to be put out on a weekly basis, I just don't have the time to ride for my own enjoyment. I'm fortunate that I've been able to ride as much as I have this winter. Haven't had to winterize the bike, haven't had to do anything along those lines. So I am fortunate, but every time I've been able to get out and ride, I've been recording. And that goes back to that one point where it pained me to be recording and not have anything to even show for it. So that's where I think I'm going to kind of change up some of the things. That you're probably getting tired of this same loop. I get that, but again, for winter time, I'm just trying to get out of the house, get back home, warm back up type of thing. During most of season 2, most of those vlogs that I record will be from me after work on my way home. The reason I have decided to do this would be, you know, I'm going home anyway, might as well record. Might as well talk to you guys about, you know, something that's on my mind. That way, when it comes time for the weekend and I can get a chance to ride with Dad or my wife, you know, I'm not having to worry about making a content out of it. I'm just having fun. I'm just not even thinking about it. I'm not thinking about a camera. I'm not thinking of my audio coming clear. I just know it is. So, you know, that's what I'm kind of looking forward to is just getting back to riding for what initially lured me into riding in the first place, which is just that enjoyment. And I am not taking this turn quick today. This wind, I feel like, would just push me over. So I guess that kind of leads me to the comment section for today, which, if you're a motovlogger, how do you balance the time? How do you make sure you still stay motivated and fun? I don't want this to come across as like I am not motivated or I'm burnt out on this already, because that's definitely not the case. I love doing this. I just need to make sure I have some time for myself. So I think I said it 2 videos ago, I'll probably take next February off. And the reason for that is if I want to, you know, ride, I can make 5 or 6 videos in the month of February and have, you know, content through the middle of April. And then I could ride just at the beginning of the season, just however I want, you know, things along those lines. But yeah, go ahead and drop a comment as far as what you do to maintain your riding, vlogging, separation or relationship. I don't know how you would want to actually classify that, but no, I'm very curious on that. But anyway, that's where I'm going to probably cut this one off here today. Now, I said it takes me about 30 to 45 minutes to film. We're at the 16-minute mark since I turned on the camera here today, and this part of the video is going to be maybe 8 to 12 minutes long, somewhere in there. It's not pleasant to ride today. As much as I want it to be, wind is whipping me all over the place. It's cold. I feel the wind chill's probably in the 20s. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it right here for you. I hope you have been enjoying all the content I put out. Please leave me a like and subscribe if you are. And I will catch you, as always, on the dark side. Chopper Fett seeing ya. Later.